Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is not an ordinary night. Tonight is a moment of destiny. Tonight is the confirmation of what has already been decided in eternity. You have been chosen, you have been called, and you have passed the test. You see, life has a way of testing those who are meant for greatness. Every trial, every obstacle, every moment of doubt was never meant to break you. It was meant to prove you. Many are called, but few are chosen. The chosen ones are not just those who hear the call, but those who endure the process. You have endured. You have stayed the course. When others walked away, you stood firm. When fear knocked on your door, you answered with faith. And now, the season has shifted. What you have been waiting for is already in motion. What you have been praying for is already being released. The breakthrough is not coming, it is here. The promise is not delayed, it is now. The chosen ones don't live by sight, they live by vision. They don't wait for circumstances to align, they move in obedience. And because you refuse to quit, because you chose to trust the process, the door that was once closed is about to open. Tonight is not just another night. It is a divine appointment. The tests, the trials, the struggles, they were all preparation. You thought you were forgotten, but you are actually being refined. You thought you were overlooked, but you are actually being positioned. And now, the time has come. You passed the test of patience. You passed the test of faith. You passed the test of perseverance. And now what was written in heaven will be revealed on earth. So I declare to you tonight, walk boldly, walk in confidence, walk in the knowledge that what is for you cannot be taken from you. What has been spoken over you cannot be reversed. And what is about to happen will not be by accident. It is by divine design. Life is a journey filled with tests, trials, and challenges that often seem overwhelming. At times it may feel as though the weight of the world is pressing against you, trying to break your spirit and silence your purpose. But those who are truly chosen understand that endurance is the mark of greatness. It is not the absence of struggle that defines the chosen. Rather, it is the ability to stand firm in the face of adversity and keep moving forward despite the storms of life. The process of endurance is what separates those who are merely called from those who are truly chosen. When you are chosen, you cannot escape the refining process. Every great leader, every influential figure, and every person who has ever made an impact has had to endure seasons of testing. These seasons are not designed to destroy you, but to prepare you. They strip away fear, doubt, and complacency, forcing you to rely not on your own strength, but on a higher power. When you endure, you demonstrate that you are not merely seeking an easy path to success, but that you are willing to go through the fire to become who you were meant to be. Endurance is not just about surviving, it is about growing in the process. Every difficulty you face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more equipped for the next level. The chosen ones understand that endurance is not an event but a lifestyle. It is a mindset that refuses to quit, even when everything around them suggests that giving up would be the easiest option. They recognize that endurance is the bridge between the promise and the manifestation. Without it, dreams remain unfulfilled, and potential remains locked away. Many people desire success, but few are willing to endure the process required to achieve it. This is why the chosen are always a select group. It is not talent alone that qualifies a person. It is their ability to withstand pressure. The chosen are tested more than others because their assignment is greater. They are stretched beyond their limits because their calling demands it. The trials they face are not random. They are strategic. They are designed to strengthen their character, increase their faith, and sharpen their vision. Endurance requires faith. It is easy to believe when everything is going well. But true faith is revealed in moments of uncertainty. When doors close, when resources dry up, when people walk away, these are the moments that test whether you truly believe in the vision placed inside of you. The chosen do not base their actions on what they see. They move based on what they know to be true in their spirit. They understand that just because something is delayed does not mean it is denied. They hold on when others let go. And because of that, they eventually see what others never will. There is a season in every chosen person's life where it seems like nothing is working. No matter how hard they try, obstacles continue to rise and progress seems slow. This season is where most people give up. But those who endure know that the darkest moments come right before the breakthrough. They do not allow temporary setbacks to make them abandon their purpose. Instead, they keep pressing forward, knowing that endurance is producing something far greater than they can currently see. Endurance transforms you. The person you are when you begin the journey is not the person you will be when you reach the promise. The chosen are not just those who achieve success. They are those who are transformed by the process of getting there. They learn patience when things take longer than expected. They develop wisdom from the lessons they encounter along the way. They build strength from the battles they have to fight. Endurance is not just about making it to the finish line. It is about becoming the person who is worthy of what awaits on the other side. Some people wonder why the journey seems harder for them than for others. They see others succeeding quickly while they struggle through challenge after challenge. But the chosen understand that their path is different because their assignment is different. They are not being prepared for something ordinary, they are being prepared for something extraordinary. The process is tough because what they carry is valuable. Gold must go through fire to be purified, and diamonds must endure pressure to shine. In the same way, those who are chosen must endure hardships to fully step into their destiny. Endurance is also the evidence of trust. It proves that you believe the promise even when circumstances contradict it. Many people lose faith when things do not happen according to their timeline. But the chosen know that timing is in the hands of a higher power. They trust that every delay is working in their favor. They understand that endurance is not wasted time, but preparation time. Every tear, every sacrifice, and every moment of struggle is producing something greater. Nothing is in vain. Those who endure are the ones who leave a lasting impact. History remembers those who refused to quit when the odds were against them. The world honors those who kept going when everything inside them said to stop. They are the ones who inspire others, not because they had an easy journey, but because they overcame the impossible. The chosen do not seek comfort, they seek purpose, and purpose is always on the other side of endurance. Endurance is the key that unlocks destiny. It is not intelligence, talent, or connections that determine success. It is the ability to withstand pressure without breaking. Those who endure to the end will always see the fulfillment of their calling. They will rise where others have fallen. They will receive what others gave up on. And in the end, they will understand that the struggle was never meant to stop them. It was meant to prove that they were truly chosen. There comes a moment in every journey when the weight of past struggles begins to lift, and the doors that once seemed locked start to open. This moment is not a coincidence. It is the manifestation of everything that has been prepared in the unseen realm. Breakthrough is not an accident. It is a divine appointment, a shift that has been waiting for the right moment to unfold. Those who have endured the process, remained faithful in the waiting, and refuse to let obstacles define their future, will recognize that now is the time when everything changes. Breakthrough is not something that happens to just anyone. It comes to those who have been refined by the trials of life. Every tear, every moment of uncertainty, and every sacrifice has been a seed planted for this very moment. It may have felt like nothing was happening, but the chosen understand that the most powerful transformations occur beneath the surface, long before they become visible. A seed does not sprout the moment it is planted. It must first be buried, watered, and nurtured. Only after the right season arrives does it break through the ground, revealing what was always meant to be. In the same way, everything that has been hidden and cultivated within you is now pushing forth into the open. The signs have been there all along, but breakthrough does not always announce itself with great fanfare. Sometimes it comes quietly, subtly shifting the atmosphere before revealing itself in full force. Those who are discerning will recognize the shift, sensing that the time of delay has ended. What was once difficult will begin to feel effortless. What was once a struggle will now flow with ease. Where there was once resistance, there will now be acceleration. Those who have felt stuck in a cycle of frustration will find that the walls that held them back are now crumbling, making way for the fulfillment of everything they have been waiting for. There is a moment when preparation meets opportunity, and that is when breakthrough becomes reality. Many people desire success, but few are willing to go through the process required to handle it. Breakthrough is not just about receiving what you have been praying for, it is about being ready to manage it. This is why the waiting period was necessary. It was not a punishment, it was a season of equipping. You were being prepared for what is now being released into your life. The knowledge, wisdom, and strength gained in the struggle will now be the foundation upon which your breakthrough stands. Without the process, the promise would not be sustainable. Everything that seemed like a setback was actually setting you up for this moment. The rejection was not a failure, it was redirection. The delay was not denial, it was divine timing. What seemed like loss was actually making room for something greater. Now the pieces are falling into place, the connections are aligning, the doors are opening, and the barriers are being removed. Everything that once worked against you is now working for you. What seemed impossible before is now within reach, because the appointed time has arrived. Breakthrough is not just about external changes, it is also about internal transformation. The greatest shifts happen within before they manifest on the outside. There was a time when you doubted, when you questioned whether things would ever change. But through endurance, your faith grew stronger. You learned to trust the process, to believe even when there was no evidence of change. That internal shift has now unlocked the external breakthrough. Because you changed, your circumstances are changing. Because you held on, the doors are opening. Because you refused to quit, you are stepping into a season where everything aligns in your favor. There are moments when it feels like the struggle will never end, when hope seems distant and prayers feel unanswered. But the moment of breakthrough is always preceded by the greatest pressure. Just as a baby must pass through the final stage of labor before entering the world, just as dawn comes after the darkest hour of night, breakthrough arrives when it seems like the wait has been the longest. The pressure was not meant to break you, it was meant to birth something new. That is why, even when things seemed hopeless, there was something inside you that refused to let go. That was the sign that your breakthrough was coming. Now, the waiting has ended. What you have been believing for is no longer just a vision, it is becoming reality. The opportunities that once seemed distant are now knocking at your door. The resources you needed are being released. The relationships you lost are being replaced with better ones. The dreams that felt delayed are now moving forward with divine speed. Nothing was wasted. Every lesson, every trial, and every moment of waiting has led to this very moment. Those who were chosen for breakthrough had to go through seasons where nothing made sense. They had to learn patience when doors remained closed, faith when there was no visible reason to believe, and perseverance when the path felt too difficult. But because they remained steadfast, the barriers have now been removed. The time of waiting is over, and what was once out of reach is now being placed in their hands. The doors that were once shut have been unlocked, and the path that was once unclear is now open. Now is the time to move forward without hesitation. The season of doubt is over, the time of second guessing is finished. This is the moment to step boldly into what has been prepared for you. There is no need to wait any longer. What belongs to you is already set in motion. Every force that once opposed you has been silenced. Every delay that once held you back has been removed. Now it is up to you to walk into what has been waiting for you all along. Breakthrough does not come to those who stand still. It comes to those who take action. Now that the door is open, you must have the courage to walk through it. There is no more need to strive. Now is the time to receive. There is no more need to fight. Now is the time to step into what has already been won. The victory is yours, the promise is yours, and the time is now. Life is full of moments that test our character, our patience, and our faith. These tests often come in the form of obstacles, disappointments, and challenges that seem impossible to overcome. At times it may feel as if every step forward is met with resistance, as if every effort is met with opposition. But for those who are destined for greatness, these tests are not meant to destroy them. They are meant to prepare them. Promotion does not come without proving, and proving does not come without testing. Every great leader, every influential figure, every person who has ever walked in purpose has had to endure a season of testing before stepping into their next level. Tests are not signs of failure, they are indicators of future promotion. If there were no tests, there would be no need for growth. If everything came easily, there would be no development of strength. Just as a student must pass an exam before advancing to the next level, those who are called to higher places must first prove they are ready for what awaits them. These tests are designed to stretch you, to challenge your mindset, and to refine your character so that when promotion comes, you are prepared to handle it. Many people desire promotion, but few are willing to go through what is required to attain it. They pray for increase, for greater influence, for new opportunities, but they resist the process that prepares them for what they are asking for. What they fail to realize is that the tests are the answer to their prayers. They are the training ground, the preparation phase, the refining process that makes them ready for the next level. Without the tests, the promotion would be wasted. Without the trials, the breakthrough would be premature. What good is a position of influence if the character needed to sustain it has not been developed? What good is a platform if the foundation beneath it is weak? This is why the testing season is necessary, because it strengthens what is weak and refines what is unpolished. There is no promotion without pressure. Diamonds are formed under intense heat. Gold is purified through fire, and strong trees develop deep roots through storms. In the same way, those who are chosen for great things must endure the pressure that prepares them for the weight of their calling. It is in the moments of struggle that resilience is built. It is in the seasons of waiting that patience is developed. It is in the times of rejection that confidence is cultivated. Every test has a purpose, and those who embrace the process will see the rewards that come from it. One of the greatest mistakes people make is viewing tests as setbacks instead of stepping stones. When things become difficult, they assume they are moving in the wrong direction. When doors close, they think they have been forgotten. When obstacles arise, they believe they are being punished. But the truth is, the greatest promotions come after the greatest tests. The struggles are not there to push you away from your destiny. They are there to push you toward it. They reveal what is inside of you, showing you your own strength, resilience, and determination. They expose weaknesses that need to be addressed before promotion arrives. They force you to rely not on your own strength, but on a higher power. Without these tests, there would be no transformation, and without transformation, there would be no elevation. Tests are also designed to separate those who are truly ready from those who are not. Many people desire success, but not everyone is willing to endure the process required to attain it. When faced with challenges, some will quit, some will compromise, and some will look for shortcuts. But those who are truly ready for promotion will endure no matter how difficult the journey becomes. They will remain faithful even when things do not go as planned. They will keep pressing forward even when the road is uncertain. They will not allow temporary discomfort to cause them to abandon their future. This is why tests are necessary. They separate the committed from the comfortable, the determined from the doubtful, the strong from the weak. It is easy to have faith when everything is going well. It is easy to believe in the promise when there are no obstacles in sight. But true faith is proven in the moments when nothing makes sense. True faith is revealed when the answer does not come right away, when the door does not open immediately, when the path seems unclear. It is in these moments that character is built. It is in these moments that patience is developed, and it is in these moments that the preparation for promotion takes place. Those who endure these tests with unwavering faith are the ones who will walk in their calling with confidence and authority. The tests you have faced were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to strengthen you. Every difficult season, every closed door, every moment of waiting was a necessary part of the process. The lessons you have learned in the struggle will be the very things that sustain you in the next season. The patience you have developed will allow you to handle greater responsibilities. The endurance you have built will help you navigate future challenges. The wisdom you have gained will guide you in making the right decisions. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted. Every test has been necessary. Every trial has been purposeful. And now, because you have passed the test, you are ready for the promotion that awaits you. People often look at the success of others and desire what they have, but they do not always see the tests that came before the breakthrough. They do not see the sacrifices that were made, the tears that were shed, the moments of doubt that had to be overcome. Every person who has ever been promoted has a story of testing behind them. They have endured rejection, disappointment, and struggle. They have faced moments where quitting seemed like the only option, but because they chose to endure, they now stand in the place they were always meant to be. Their promotion did not come because of luck or talent. It came because they passed the tests required to handle it. Now, the time has come for you to recognize that everything you have been through has been leading to this moment. Every delay, every challenge, every hardship was preparing you for what is ahead. You may not have understood it at the time, but now you can see that the process was necessary. The refining was essential. The tests were required. And now, because you endured, because you remained faithful, because you refused to quit, you are ready to step into the promotion that has been waiting for you all along. Confidence and authority are not traits that are given. They are developed. They are cultivated through experience, shaped by challenges, and refined through the process of growth. Many people go through life unsure of themselves, questioning their abilities, and doubting whether they have what it takes to succeed. But those who understand who they are and what they carry walk differently. They do not shrink in the face of challenges. They rise to meet them. They do not hesitate when opportunities come. They step forward with boldness. They do not allow fear to dictate their actions. They move with purpose, knowing that they have been prepared for the very moment they are in. Confidence is not arrogance. It is not the belief that one is better than others or that success is automatic. True confidence is rooted in understanding one's identity and purpose. It is knowing that you have been uniquely equipped with gifts, talents, and wisdom to fulfill a specific assignment. It is recognizing that the journey you have taken, the lessons you have learned, and the challenges you have overcome have all shaped you into the person you are today. When a person walks in confidence, they do not need to prove themselves to anyone. Their presence speaks for itself. Something that can be faked or imitated. It must be earned. A person who walks in authority does not waver in the face of adversity because they have already been tested and proven. They do not allow circumstances to dictate their mindset because they have already developed the resilience needed to withstand pressure. Authority is the result of preparation, and those who carry it do not beg for permission to step into their calling. They simply take their place. They understand that they have been equipped for the challenges ahead, and that nothing can stand in the way of someone who knows their purpose. There are many who hesitate to walk in confidence because they fear failure. They worry about what others will think, about whether they are truly capable, and about the possibility of making mistakes. But true confidence is not about never failing. It is about knowing that failure does not define you. Every successful person has faced setbacks, obstacles, and moments of doubt. What separates them from the rest is that they did not allow those moments to stop them. They learned from their experiences, adjusted their approach, and continued moving forward. Confidence is the belief that even when things do not go as planned, you have the ability to adapt, grow, and overcome. Walking in confidence requires self-awareness. It requires understanding your strengths and weaknesses, embracing your uniqueness, and being willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Many people remain stuck in life because they wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect conditions before taking action. But those who walk in confidence do not wait. They create. They understand that opportunities are often disguised as challenges, and that growth comes from stepping into the unknown. They do not allow fear of the unknown to paralyze them because they trust that they have everything they need to succeed. Authority is not something that is given by external validation. It is something that is recognized by others when it is carried with certainty. When a person walks in authority, they do not need to demand respect. It is given to them naturally. Their presence commands attention, not because they seek it, but because they carry a deep sense of assurance. They do not need to force their way into situations because their preparation and wisdom make room for them. Authority is not about control or domination. It is about influence. It is about being so sure of one's calling that others are inspired to follow. There are moments in life when doubt will try to creep in, when voices of discouragement will attempt to shake one's confidence, and when challenges will test one's resolve. But confidence and authority are not shaken by temporary circumstances. They are built on a foundation of faith, perseverance, and experience. Those who walk in confidence do not allow criticism to define them because they know their worth is not determined by the opinions of others. They do not let failure stop them because they understand that every setback is simply a setup for a greater comeback. Confidence and authority require boldness. They require the willingness to take risks, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to believe in one's potential even when others do not. Many people miss out on their destiny because they allow fear to hold them back. They second-guess themselves, they wait for approval, and they allow insecurities to dictate their actions. But those who are truly confident understand that fear is simply an indicator of an opportunity for growth. They do not run from it, they embrace it. They understand that stepping into something new always comes with uncertainty, but they refuse to let that uncertainty stop them. Walking in confidence is not about having all the answers. It is about knowing that you have the ability to figure things out. It is about trusting that you have been given the resources, the wisdom, and the strength to navigate any challenge that comes your way. It is about recognizing that you are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your failures, but by your ability to rise above them. Confidence is not the absence of fear, it is the determination to move forward despite it. Authority is demonstrated through action. It is not enough to simply believe in one's abilities. One must be willing to take action and step into opportunities. Those who walk in authority do not wait for permission to pursue their calling. They move forward with conviction. They do not shrink back when challenges arise because they understand that challenges are simply stepping stones to greater success. They do not allow the opinions of others to dictate their decisions because they are secure in their vision and purpose. There will always be people who doubt, criticize, or question those who walk in confidence and authority. But those who truly understand their purpose do not allow external negativity to shake their belief. They know that their journey is unique, that their calling is specific, and that their path is designed for them alone. They do not waste time comparing themselves to others because they recognize that confidence comes from embracing one's individuality. They do not seek validation from those who do not understand their vision because they know that true confidence is self-sustaining. Every person has the ability to walk in confidence and authority, but not everyone chooses to. It requires a shift in mindset, a commitment to growth, and a willingness to step into uncertainty with faith. It requires the discipline to develop one's skills, the resilience to push through obstacles, and the determination to keep going even when the path is unclear. It requires the understanding that confidence is not something that is given, it is something that is built. And when a person chooses to walk in confidence and authority, they step into a level of influence, impact, and success that they never imagined possible.